This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Friday, December 29th, 2023. I'm Alex Brown. The Vigo County Capital Improvement Board this week approved the creation of a feasibility study to determine the best way to revitalize the century-old Indiana Theater in downtown Terre Haute. CIB Vice President Chris Switzer told our partners at WTWO-TV the data collected will help the CIB make competitive applications for grant funding.
We need to identify an operator first. Second, we need to find out truly what's wrong with the building, the roofing, the plumbing, the mechanicals, plaster issues. There's been some flooding in the basement, all kinds of stuff, and we need to identify all those things and get that in writing to be able to provide whoever is going to be funding this.
The city is working with Indianapolis-based architecture firm Studio Access to conduct the study, which is expected to take up to 5 months to complete. Evansville Mayor-elect Stephanie Terry this week announced her first 10 appointments for the heads of various city departments. They include leaders for the city's Department of Parks and Recreation, Department of Transportation, and Emergency Management Agency. The appointments will be effective January 1st, the same day that Terry will be inaugurated as mayor. The signs of life shown by the IPO market, especially in the second half of the year, are giving analysts hope that more companies will be enticed to go public in 2024. Overall, 108 initial public offerings raised proceeds of about $19.4 billion in 2023, according to Renaissance Capital. That's up from a dismal 71 IPOs for proceeds of $7.7 billion in 2022, when high inflation and rising interest rates discouraged companies from hitting the market. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
Fishers is surveying residents to learn if they want the city to contract with a single trash collection company or continue to let residents and HOAs choose who collects waste in their neighborhoods.
The survey created this month was posted online and sent to homeowners association leaders throughout Fishers to distribute to residents. The survey asked residents who currently manage their waste removal contract if they live in a subdivision, their current waste removal provider, the type of curbside waste program they use, their monthly rate, the day of the week, their waste collected, and what they feel is the most important aspect of their waste and/or recycling service. The Fishers City Council will hold a work session in January to discuss the findings of the survey and discuss if the city should create a request for proposals to send to trash collection companies. Mayor Scott Fadness said at a recent council meeting that city leaders are looking to educate themselves before any decisions are made. Currently, Phoenix-based Republic Services and Houston-based Waste Management provide trash pickup in Fishers. Residents can contract directly with the companies for services. In some neighborhoods, homeowners associations contract with the providers in an effort to offer bulk rates. In 2013, Fishers examined entering into a contract with the single trash collection company, but the move proved to be unpopular with residents. Kate Sharon, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A long-standing hamburger restaurant in downtown Fort Wayne could soon be under new ownership. Powers Hamburgers, which has been in operation since 1940, has been listed for sale. According to a listing from commercial real estate firm NAI Hanning & Bean, the 722-square-foot restaurant has an asking price of $695,000. Powers Hamburgers is known for its fresh sliders featuring beef from local meat market Tim Didier Meats, as well as grilled onions and cheese on a dinner roll. A timeline for a potential sale was not estimated. Get caught up on the latest episodes of the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.